Hi everybody. This is Natalie. We are in Palm City. Tonight we're gonna do my banana bread, a nice banana bread. I've been doing this banana bread since a while now. I remember bringing that banana bread to my dance on the dance floor when I was dancing, and once in a while I have a few friends that just love to eat that banana bread, so I just like to give it away, give some to my neighbors, my friends at work, and a little bit everywhere. A banana bread is just so easy to offer and so easy to eat, and it's just, you can make it like really nice and full of protein if you want to. I started to make it mostly, I think, like 2 years ago. I remember my daughter had at the time, she had some issues with her health, and she was like about 80 pounds, 85 pounds. And to be honest with you, I was very, very worried for her. She wasn't living with me, and she had gastroparesis, which is her stomach was like paralyzed, and there's nothing she would keep inside in her stomach, and she would throw up all the time. And to be honest, I was afraid that, I didn't want to lose her. So as a mother, you think, what could you do, what you can do. You do what you can do, but sometimes it's hard to do something when your child is not living with you. Even though she's 20, she was at the time probably 24 years old. She's an adult. So, as a parent, there's things you can do, you cannot do. And I didn't want to do too much for her, but I knew somehow that I could get a banana bread in her little house, wherever she was there. So I decided to do that banana bread and make it like very special, and try somehow to make it, to enhance the banana bread and put lots of protein in it. So at least I'm thinking whatever she eats, maybe she can get the proteins, in it. So this is how I started to modify my banana bread recipe and try to make it very, very healthy as much as possible. And you want to do it organic, of course. Organic is as much as you can, if you can afford it, of course. But, I just realized with the time, it's not, when everything goes wrong and your health goes bad, and you have to, get the PET scan, the MRI, and everything. You have so much copay, and you know what? Everything ends up to be expensive. It's cheaper, finally, just to get organic, I think. At least you do it for yourself. The eggs are not that organic. As long as your eggs, you want your eggs, when you pick your eggs, by the way, not only you want them organic, but you want to make sure you pick the one that they have a lot of space around them, which I didn't plan. Like it says, I don't want to say any specific eggs because I don't want to be rude to anybody. But of course you want them no antibiotic, no hormone, no pesticide, non-GMO. But you want them that loose, and they can just, where they're little chicken, they're happy little chicken. They are free range, where the chicken are happy. Happy chickens, happy eggs. This is the eggs you want to buy. I do remember making a friend over eggs at the Publix. So this is about the eggs. Okay. So, hey, are you ready? Let's just make that recipe, finally. Okay, there's two parts in your banana bread. There's going to be a part with your dry part. The part where we're going to get it in second. We're going to use the flour, and we're going to use some organic stuff here with proteins to enhance the quality of your banana bread. So first, I usually start with my butter. I use 1/4 cup of butter. 1/4 cup of butter is like 4 tablespoons of butter. Okay, so this is my first ingredient. You want it melted. So I already have it all prepared. So this is my first ingredient. I'm going to get it here. All right, got the butter. Then let's do the sugar. And you know, I'm not crazy about the sugar, but I want to tell you something. I cut the sugar in half, and sometimes I do half of the half, depending to who I'm giving to who I know I'm gonna be giving the banana bread. Some people I know they're really craving sugar. I give what they want. They love sugar. I give them the sugar. Some people I know they take more care of their health. They care about the sugar, not so much. So that one I do. I put more concern toward my friends, whoever you know who's gonna eat whatever you're doing. So I'm very minded. I'm very particular about this. I try to be really helpful and minded about this. But there's a sugar that I tried that I do not suggest you to get, though. It's coconut sugar. Well, it's I don't know where it is right now. I wanted to show it to you, but it's the coconut sugar, cane sugar. That one, we don't want to do that one. Every time I'm trying to use that one, I messed up my recipe. I tried it again this week. I wanted to make it so well. I did not do it. So what I do, I use usually the organic raw cane sugar. That's the one I'm using. That's the one I'm trying to find. I try to figure out which one is the healthiest. I'm so glad. Hi, Lisa. I'm so happy you love the banana bread. I wish you'd be closer. I would give you some. Hi, John. John is saying, no, I'm not going to forget my eggs, John. I make a joke about this. I made a recipe this past week. I had forgot my eggs. So John is saying, Nathalie, don't forget your eggs. I am not going to forget my eggs. Matter of fact, this is the last thing I prepared. I almost forget them again. But okay, so here we have the butter. Okay, then let's put the sugar. So I put like half cup of sugar. Okay. How come it's not? Hold on a second here. Oh, I'm having a technical problem here. I'm just gonna figure this out. This is fine. This is nice. This is what it is to be live. I'm just gonna take my nice light here and switch it here. We are live. So live. You see the truth and the real and everything. Okay, now we're good. Alright, sorry to worry about it. I got that KitchenAid in 2011 when I first got diagnosed with cancer, and I was totally bald, and I realized I would never had a haircut for the longest time. I said, okay, now I'm gonna get my KitchenAid. I don't know if you can see it very well. Here is my KitchenAid. All right. Okay, so let's keep going. All right, Nathalie. I got my sugar, I got my butter. I'm gonna put 4 eggs. The recipe, the real recipe, it's 2 eggs, okay? Nathalie doesn't do 2 eggs. I'm doing more. I like my recipe to be, well, somebody will think, well, Nathalie, it's a lot of cholesterol, maybe. But what I want here, I want to really emphasize my recipe on the protein. So whenever you feel you don't have enough protein during your day, at least you have your banana bread that can supply it and just make you provide what you need, Okay. I got my eggs. Meanwhile, I'm gonna do Then I'm going to do my banana. Okay, bananas. Depending on the size of my banana, I will do 3 bananas or I do 4. You want your banana to be really late, as much as possible. So while it's mixing, I'm going to put a little bit of pure vanilla. It's about half a teaspoon. Honestly, I used to measure my vanilla, but I don't measure anymore. I think I just go you know how much, what it's supposed to be, a teaspoon or half a teaspoon. You figured it out. I just got a new one today, because this one is perfectly done. Here, no more. I got a new one on powder. Okay. Also, in my banana bread, I have a secret recipe. I like to put some rum in it. I put 3 tablespoons of rum. Here we are. Got my rum ready. So I let it mix a little bit. Okay. And all this is mixing all together. There's one more thing I want to add. I want to add my yogurt. I usually use So Delicious. This is my yogurt alternative yogurt alternative. I try to stay away from dairies as much as possible. As a matter of fact, I try to stay away from dairies as much as possible. And this Friday, I will have a very special guest that will talk about milk. We're going to do this. I'm going to meet with him this Friday afternoon. So my guest is going to explain why milk is not good. That's going to be very interesting. His name is Dr. Stephen Zanfini. I'm not sure if I pronounce his name right or not. But yes, we're going to be talking about why milk is not good for our health. And we're going to know more about it. It's very interesting. I'm very excited. I can't wait. That's going to be very, very interesting. Okay, so while I get all this going, now let's mix all the ingredient, the dry ingredient. Okay, so I got two cup of white unbleached organic flour, and I usually do half a cup of wheat flour. They already all mixed together. I put them already all together. I got 3/4 teaspoon of baking soda, and usually I try to get organic as much as possible again. And I know I repeat myself, but I think it's very important. Sometimes little details, little ingredients make a difference. It really does. Salt. Your salt is half a teaspoon of salt. And here, where it's coming more the difference here. I'm going to stop this for a second. Okay, now, and after this, what I want to do, I'm going to add flaxseed because I have a lot of omega. So in my flaxseed, you do have omega-3, and if you put like 2 tablespoons, I did, a matter of fact, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons here of flaxseed. This is going to give you 3 grams of protein. So thank you, flaxseed. Here, I like my little hemp heart seeds here. So so far, what did I do? One, I think I prepared two for that one too. So for two, usually for 3 tablespoons, it gives you 10. So you're gonna have about a little bit less than 10 here, maybe 7 or 8 grams of protein here. And chia seed, just put only one. I don't want to put too much of that one because they get bigger. So, but the chia seed that provides you with so much protein. You know, for 3 tablespoons of chia, you know, it gives you 10 grams of protein. Remember the chia pudding that I made, you know, like a few days back? It's just really, really healthy. That stuff, everything I'm doing right now, what I'm using, the flaxseed, you can put this in your salad, you can put in the pudding, you can put in your soup, you can put this in everything, really. And it really makes such a big difference. It's good, it's healthy. You want to eat healthy. This is so good. And I started to add some wheat germ. This is very healthy too. It brings, you see, you do have like 4 grams of protein here in 2 tablespoons. So I put 1 because I figured I had a few of them. So I put 1. And I do like to add some coconut. I have hi Barbara, I have half a cup of coconut. What did you write? I'm glad you're listening, Barbara. So, okay, so you do have all your dry ingredients right now. So let's just mix them all together. All right. And then let's just start to mix it all to add it to your first, your sugar, your eggs, your butter, and you mix it. This is about it. You know, it's not really complicated. It's so easy. It's so easy to make and so good. You know, and you can. It's so quick. You make it, and in 10 minutes, I think I can make that banana bread. I mean, if I don't forget my bananas, just don't make sure you have your bananas ready. And you don't forget your eggs. But that recipe, I would say, don't forget your bananas. I made 3 banana bread this week. I didn't realize I was going to make 3 banana bread. So earlier, when I was just getting close to make the banana bread, I realized, oh my God, I'm off bananas. I don't have any more bananas. I had to run. Thank God for the grocery store for being so close to Natalie. Because sometimes I'm just so distracted. I can't help it. All right, this is ready. And it looks really, really good. Yes. Let me just review, make sure I didn't forget anything here. So we got the flour. 2.5 flour, the baking soda, salt, sugar, we got the butter, the eggs, bananas, we got the yogurt. It can be any yogurt really you like. I do like, you know, the one I just showed you. But I just like to stay away from dairies as much as I can, as I just think it's better for your health. The rum. I have my little favorite rum. It's just, I like the Jamaica rum. I usually, when Christmas comes, I try to say to my daughter, Mommy's getting off of Jamaica rum. This is my favorite one. I use it in my crepes as well, and in some of my cooking in the kitchen. I love it. I love the taste of it. And the vanilla. I think we're all set. So my oven is ready. I already put it at 350. So it's ready. So here's my container. So to make sure you're not going to get any problem when it's going to be cooked, you don't want it to stick to your container. What I use, excuse me, I use Spam coconut oil pan. I already sprayed it, and it works so good. It works great. And that's it. So I'm just ready here to empty all my preparation. Let's see what I'm doing. All right. I didn't put nuts. Sometimes I do put nuts. It just happened that I didn't put that time. And sometimes I do like to add some cranberry. Cranberry, you know, the dry cranberries. I do add some. It depends. Every time is different. Whatever you feel. Sometimes, you know, you have some, sometimes you don't. Here. This is what it looks like. And I can tell you something. It does smell really, really, really good. I like the smell of it. So here we are. And you know, if you have, you know, you have a family reunion during the Christmas, the holidays, it's just, it's so nice to serve. It's always appreciated. People loves it, kids loves it. It's just so easy. And just, you know, if you know you're somebody that needs a lot of protein, you know what to do. It took me like 2 years, I think. I just told my daughter like this past 6 months, I think. I told her I was tricking her banana bread. She didn't know. Well, I was doing it with a good, you know, with the goodness of my heart, you know. I was very worried for her. Now she's over 100 pounds. It's better for her. But it's the worst things in the world is to be a mother and be worried for your kid, you know. It's a horrible feeling. So that banana bread is ready. You want to put it in the oven for 1 hour, 60 minutes. Okay, so we're going to do that. Okay, so this is what you're gonna get. This is your banana bread. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna do the topping to show you how to do this. This is gonna work itself. 60 minutes there, and we'll come back. Delicious, moist, very delicious. Okay, next. I got a lot of questions about how do I do my topping. Okay, it's very easy. What I want to do, here's what the yogurt container was looking for. So delicious. That's the yogurt I usually use. So delicious. And it is delicious. Okay, Nathalie, let's do the topping. So, I use the powdered sugar powder. Which one goes first, the sugar or the powder? Powdered sugar. I have to get rid of it, but there's so many years, sometimes I hesitate with few words. Oh, it's live, it's okay. I allowed myself, I'm not perfect. Okay, I got it here. I have a half a cup of my powdered sugar. Then I'm going to add to it some lemon juice. I like to use the real one. That one, my daughter brought it to me. It comes from her tree. So I'm just going to press some in it. To be honest with you, I don't really measure it. I just look at the consistency, how it looks. here. That looks good. Usually I like to put on the cover, on the top of my banana bread, I want to put some coconuts, nuts, almonds, anything really you want. You decorate it the way you like it. You can even add some cranberry peas, dry peas if you want to, but usually I like to put them inside. Here it's a little bit, see the way it is right now. It's like, I feel it's like it's a little bit too thick maybe. I just had to, I'm going to add a little bit of my lemon juice in it. It's just going to be perfect. It's getting better. Yeah, I like it. So then you go ahead and you just add to it. Et voila. Okay. I don't think I'm going to add more than that. I could. Really. That's good. And you can just add your coconut. You add some a little piece of your coconut there on the top. Oh, that looks good. This is perfect. And here we are. I don't want my nuts to fall again. Here is the banana bread. I'll cheat on it. I'll do it that way. So you got your banana bread. Wasn't too long, wasn't too bad, right? So now I'd love to see some banana bread. So maybe some people, some of you are going to send me some pictures. So would it be nice? I would love to see your banana bread and show me how you decorated your bread, and see and tell me what was the reaction of people when you make it. It's fun. It's so fun. So hey, that's it for now with Nathalie in my kitchen, and I will be back. We're Sunday. Remember, on Sunday usually I am sitting at my desk, and we usually have a talk on Sunday at 8 o'clock. I still want to do it. I just been procrastinated with my video in the kitchen this week because I had a lot going on and I was not totally in the mood to do it. Let's say my tumor markers were not great this week. They were really bad. I got feeling a little bit bad, and I'm started to pack some boxes. I'm getting ready to move, and I am in the process of selling the house, so I just had a lot going on. So hey, I'm happy as it can be, and I'll see you later, and you have a great evening. Okay, bye. I love you. Share my video if you like. Bye.